No, it's not a house, it's a clubhouse. Cool, huh? Isn't that neat architecture? So here's the difference between Pinnacle and Wesley Chapel. I'm on location right now in the village of Wesley Chapel, and some of the big 55 plus. So this is a 55 plus, 100%, not 80-20. Call me if you like some clarification. It's funny I say this, they've got the little bins out there where the smokers can sit underneath the roof, and then they've got the non-smoking section, which is this 6-seat gas fire pit area right there. I think that's going to be neat. But it's just a good looking clubhouse, and there's a fitness room in there, and kitchen, and and here's the bocce ball over here. So almost no amenities, very few, very slight. But this is not like the big Carolina Orchards Trilogy Lake Normans. This is a boutique. This is 60 homes, and they've really gotten their traction. They're picking up fast. And I want to just show you, they put 2 new specs on the market. Prices are going up. So back on this cul-de-sac, there are houses, that fan out to the rear. And what we're going to see here, I want to show you the backs of the 2 houses I'm going to show you. For instance, lot 35, I think it is right there. So the back of 35 and the back of 37 over here will back up to these houses on the cul-de-sac. They won't just be tit for tat, back to back, but what's going to happen is because these lots, the cul-de-sac lots, fan out, they're going to be a little bit staggered there. So these lots here are not yet released. Those are the 2 models over there, the Laney and the Presley. One thing I love that Taylor Morrison did was they took 2 prominent names of Wesley Chapel residents and named their models after them. Now these same models, I believe, are going to be out at Pinnacle at Northreach, but don't hold on to your hat, don't get confused. Pinnacle at Northreach out by the Palisades is not a 55 plus neighborhood. It's about 90 homes that are going to feel like a 55 plus, but they are not going to be. They have the lakeside amenity building there, which is very cool. And they'll probably have these same floor plans, the Laney and the Presley, but Pinnacle at Northreach will not be. So here's the Laney. Now this is shown as a 1-story, and 2 of the specs I'm going to show you are going to be Laneys. One with a 1-story, one with a 2-story. Here's the European elevation of the Presley, and there's 1 Presley, 1.5 story. So that's what's going to happen there. So guys, we've got homeowners who have moved in, and as they've gotten their traction, there's a dog park right across from me on the right, and a certified wildlife habitat with bushes that should attract butterflies, etc. So now these are houses that were to be built contract, but they have 1 spec here on 35. Here's what I want to show you. See the side of that house? Now notice, because we're on a radius, meaning we've got a little curve here, notice the space between that house and then the front corner of lot 35, which is right here. So you see you have a wider space in the front. It fans out in the front a bit, and that's extremely attractive to most of us. So here's the lot line here, coming down right about here, looking at the swale right about down there. So now that one is 35. That's available for right around 440-ish, in that range. Price could go up, probably won't go down. And then what is that going to be? It's going to be a 1.5 story house. It's going to be a beautiful house. In fact, on 35, you're going to have that 1.5 story Presley, beautiful. Here, you're going to have a Laney, and that's lot 37. That backs up to the cul-de-sac, as I mentioned to you earlier. And that one's going to be a 1-story house priced under $375. So if you want to get under $375, and 1 story is plenty. I hear that a lot. By the way, here's the last one I'm going to show you, just as we're going around to the front. If you want to, if I get a lot of calls, hey, all I need is 2 bedrooms, whatever. So you can get by with that. 1 level could be the perfect ranch for you. Now here's lot 40. It's on the corner. It's got a little bit of a retaining wall in the back, so the backyard is not going to be huge, but you got that retaining wall and the side of that other house there. This one's going to be in the 440-ish range as well, a 1.5 story Laney. So guys, I'd love to be your buyer agent, my team. Give me a call at 704-345-3400. In a day and time when it's getting harder and harder, 43 is available to purchase, 44 is available to purchase. Getting harder and harder to buy a house in Charlotte. To be be able to see inventory like this and to see it made available for you, that's a beautiful thing. We love Taylor Morrison, my team and I, and here we are back to the front. We're about a mile from the Target, which is right down the road, and some great restaurants like Savita's, Sabor Latin Grill, Hickory Tavern, and Greco. So guys, backing around, here we are. I can't wait to hear you. If I've helped you today, and I think I have, I'd love to have you subscribe. That would help me, and let me hear your story. That's the smoking section of the outdoor amenity. And call me, couple that with a phone call, and tell me your story, and let me see what I can do to help you. And just as a point of reference, if you've ever driven across 84 Weddington Road from that Target, you undoubtedly have noticed the Price House they used to call the old homestead. There it is right there from 1906. And there's a lot of history here. I'll talk to you soon.